Xbox Game Studios has been increasingly busy building and readying their release for major games on the Xbox platform, and one of the studios, Bethesda Softworks, is about to launch Starfield by the middle of next year. Fans of the Fallout series have been universally disappointed with Fallout 76 and the prospect of Fallout 5 waiting almost 10 years. But new talks with Xbox studio leads and Phil Spencer reveal that Fallout may be coming sooner than we think. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Today we're going to talk about the future of Fallout and how soon we'll see it from Xbox Game Studios. If you end up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel, hit the bell, and let's talk about how long we'll have to wait for Fallout. Recently, Obsidian Entertainment and Xbox gaming lead Phil Spencer have discussed the major franchise Fallout needing a proper resurgence for fans of this huge RPG. Josh Sawyer, the mastermind behind the story and feel of Fallout New Vegas, released in 2010, explains how after all of the creations Obsidian Entertainment have delivered, Fallout is one of the most special franchises they've worked on. He said, "It's a crazy development because it was only 18 months, but that one was super fulfilling and super fantastic. I love Fallout, I love the setting. I could see myself working in it again, but we'll see where the future takes me." Close quote. Sawyer was also asked what his dream setting for the new Fallout may be. He said, "I'm not really sure. I haven't thought about it in quite a while because again, it kind of came into my life and then floated away. In the past, I've said, people have talked about New Orleans. I do think California or the Midwest would also be very interesting. I'm a big believer in finding things that obviously I have to be passionate about it as a director, but also that the team is really excited about, and also that works within the larger idea of the property. So yeah, I think there's a lot of cool places in the US. A lot of people have talked about what Fallout in other parts of the world. I think those are interesting as well. I don't know, I think there's lots of cool opportunities. It really depends on what the moment is and what the team looks like." Close quote. For several years, Obsidian Entertainment has been pleading with Bethesda Softworks and fans surrounding the franchise to have an opportunity to make another spin-off for Fallout during the long wait for Fallout 5. Bethesda Softworks lead Todd Howard, who brought Fallout 3 into the stratosphere in 2008, has heard the loud cry from fans, and he said last year,
I don't see, look, Fallout's really part of our DNA here.
Yeah.
We've worked with other people from time to time. I can't say what's going to happen. We have a one-pager on Fallout 5, what we want to do. Again, if I could wave my hand and say, have
Right.
that out. I'd like to find a way to accelerate what we do. But I can't really say today or commit to anything what's going to happen when, other than, hey, our cadence is Starfield and then Elder Scrolls 6.
Fergus Urquhart, head of Obsidian Entertainment, said his studio would unquestionably work on a new Fallout game if the opportunity arose, though he doesn't know if Bethesda would even ask. He said, quote, "If we ever got the opportunity to make another Fallout game, we'd make it. There's not even a question of whether or not we would do it. It's just, will the opportunity arise? I hung around at Interplay for probably an extra year because I wanted to work on Fallout more. I love Fallout. If we were to do Fallout, it has to tie in with what Bethesda is doing with Fallout and a lot of other things, but I would always personally say my hope is that before I ride off into the sunset, I'd love to make another Fallout game." Close quote. Rumors of a supposed Fallout New Vegas remaster handled by Obsidian surfaced last year amongst the smoke signals that materialize into what is actually a fan-made Fallout 4 New Vegas PC mod releasing in the near future. Only on PC due to the mod creation tools and architecture not ported to console, a fully realized, full-voiced, and faithfully recreated Fallout New Vegas entirely in the Fallout 4 game engine framework is nearing completion for probably 2023. Never coming to console due to limitations of the script extender on PC that allows changes to the code without permanently changing the launch file for Fallout 4 on PC. So no, this faithful recreation can never come to Xbox consoles. But let's talk about Fallout 5, or the next big Fallout spin-off. Right now, Bethesda Softworks is busy polishing Starfield for a mid-2023 release date. This means we likely won't see Elder Scrolls 6 until 2025 or 2026. Bethesda Softworks-led Fallout 5 won't be here until 2030. But Xbox's boss, Phil Spencer, recently said that he wants to see Fallout on Xbox before the end of this console generation, and that would be likely in 2028, just before Fallout 5 could show up in 2030. Here is what the controversial opinion or recommendation comes from IGN's Ryan McCaffrey, who said last year he suggested Obsidian halt development on Grounded to finish Elder Scrolls, putting all the teams to work. The difference being that Xbox's lead Phil Spencer wants to bring a true Fallout sequel to this console generation. Obsidian's lead Fergus Urquhart wants to take the Fallout mantle, as well as his lead developer Josh Sawyer. And Todd Howard has said that his team is very busy with Starfield, but they also want to bring in other teams to work on those games, as well as other things like Elder Scrolls and Fallout 5. But can a Microsoft that says they do not dictate what their studios work on stand up and recommend that Obsidian Entertainment work on a new Fallout game? Remember, Obsidian wants a crack at Fallout again, and they come from the Interplay pedigree that started Fallout and made Fallout New Vegas. But Avowed is their priority, and it is likely set for a full reveal this E3 at 2023, with a release less than a year after that. So Obsidian is all hands on deck for Avowed for a release in the next 12 months. But Outer Worlds 2 is a really beautifully realized CGI trailer, and likely a metric ton of planning and whiteboard layouts and entry-level groundwork shelved for the moment until they can launch Avowed. Can Xbox convince Obsidian to take on a Fallout spinoff? And can Phil Spencer convince Todd Howard to let go of his baby and let Obsidian knock it out of the park again with a new Fallout spinoff before we end this console generation? Well, there is more to it than just asking. There is one technical hurdle that faces Obsidian if they want to take on a Fallout spin-off game in a new location in Wasteland America, and that's Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 is fast becoming the industry-leading, most advanced game engine that will push development further and more efficiently and take advantage of the hardware we have today. But the Unreal Engine has a disadvantage over the aging, buggy, and incredibly inventive Creation Engine that runs Fallout. And that's the scripting and interactivity with hundreds of NPCs and in-game world objects that make a Bethesda game so interactive, so immersive, and so impactful. Creation Engine also has its limitations, but in that past 10 years, Obsidian has been working exclusively in Unreal Engine 4 and now Unreal Engine 5. Can a modern Fallout game be built, coded, and scripted in Unreal Engine 5 and still have that level of immersion, interactivity, and nearly every object with branching paths we come to expect from a Bethesda Softworks game? Unreal Engine 5.1 is loaded with efficiency and performance-boosting features that come with even better level of detail solutions. Handcrafting Unreal Engine 5 to interact in a Fallout world is definitely possible, and Obsidian likely wants to think bigger than they did with the 2019 smaller-scoped Outer Worlds. There are already stars in the eyes of the team at Obsidian Entertainment dreaming about what they could do if they were given the next Fallout. And fans have been begging for a real sequel after being radioactively burned by Fallout 76. The creativity and level of immersion Obsidian brings to their games, especially magnified by their love and dedication to the Fallout series, means that fans have a lot to look forward to from Bethesda Softworks and Obsidian Entertainment in the future for Fallout. Thinking of Fallout 5 coming in 2030 sounds like a distant dream, but right now there is plenty of time to get started on the next big thing for Fallout, and Xbox Game Studios, in collaboration with each other and across the world, means we shouldn't have to wait for the next big Fallout. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I have had such a great time playing Fallout over the past 15 years, and I don't think we want to wait another 8 to 10 years for the next game to come out, but it's very promising to know that the team wants to bring Fallout forward. I can't stand Fallout 76. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't like it. I just don't like Fallout 76 at all. I've tried. I have some 30 hours into it. I've picked it up 3 or 4 different times when it started, when it got better, when it got improved, when it became amazing. I don't like Fallout 76. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. That feedback helps push forward all the stuff we're doing here. If you want to further support the work that we do here on the Colteastwood channel, you can join the channel membership below. You can hit that button. There it is. You can hit that join button below, and that'll get you early access for videos. There's the Ecstasy podcast that runs every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with my host, Gaz from Game On Daily, and other guests we bring in. But I want to know what you think about Fallout. Where are you sitting? I think we have great things to look forward to with the real Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and of course, Starfield coming very soon. In fact, I'm hearing really soon. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. And while you're there, please remember, as always, be nice.